What's up, guys? Welcome to Heat 4 Foals and Codes and other MLP characters from the International Hunger Games Championship Round 4. And this is the last time we seen it last year, guys. Derpy's daughter, Dinky Doo, came out of nowhere and claimed the spot in the finals by a big win. To be honest, guys, Gallus finished 12th place about 4 years ago, and well, surprisingly enough, we'll see how good he does. And with former champion, yeah, can't say much about this because District 1 had a lot of crazy stuff with Dinky Doo and Apple Bloom last year ago. But with District 2, Yona and Peachy Pie, great debut for her. Smolder getting a good top 5 finish with Scootaloo finishing 6th in District 3. Even Sunny Days in District 4 with Gabby. Interesting enough. Rumble and Sweetie Belle in District 5. This is going to be one interesting shipping, which I'll be really interested to see. Gilda and Gallus in District 6. Well, this will be another interesting one. Oculus and Snails. Well, I can't say much about this one. Neither Snips or Diamond Tiara in District 8. But watch out, guys. In District 9 will be Ember and also Button Mash. In District 10, we have Spike and Silver Spoon, followed by Silver Zoom and Babs in District 11. The final district is Pipsqueak and Featherweight, but do you know what, guys? You are pressing your luck, and all I can say is there's going to be a lot of interesting things happening here. But with that being said, guys, let's begin, guys. This is the final regular champion, ladies and gentlemen. Who will defeat Dinky Doo to become champion? Ooh, the tribute stand. The podium sounds with the horn. Sunny Days finds a canteen full of water. Gabby runs away with lighter and rope. Oculus grabs a shovel. Regular champion Dinky Doo is trying to make it to the finals, even with her mother that's already in the finals with her as we speak. Gallus stays at the cornucopia for resources while Rumble scares off Snails away in the cornucopia. And you see that face? Yeah, you know you don't mess with him. While Appleboo takes a spear inside a cornucopia. Ooh, Pipsqueak manages to chase out and injure Peachy Pie, puts her out of her misery. Ember grabs a shield leading in the cornucopia. That's going to be an interesting weapon for a dragon to use. Babs C takes a spear with Smolder running away from the cornucopia, or probably flying away, as you can see here. Featherweight grabs a backpack, retreats while, Snip, spear, Silver Spoon. Not in the abdomen, but right here. She was just having her good time, and Snips decides to spear it right in there. Sweetie Belle runs away. Buttons is unable to convince Scootaloo. Well, I'm sure Sweetie Belle will be surprised by that. But, hey, you have Rumble or you have Button Mash. You might as well ship with one of them, Sweetie Belle. I prefer Button Mash. Or maybe so on or so. But, hey, some people can prefer Rumble. Who knows? I love it. I love them. Silver Stream runs away from Cornucopia, followed by Gilda and Spike. Now people are finally running away. Diamond gets a lighter and rope with Yona doing nothing. Woo, Snails, Babs, and Sweetie Belle hunt for other tributes. And while Snips tries to sleep through the entire day, I guess he's still regretting what he did to Silver Spoon. While Rumble discovers a cave, Dinky makes a slingshot while Ember begs for Pipsqueak. I don't know why Ember would do this, but Pipsqueak keeps Ember alive. Man, we have two dragons here. One is collecting fruit from a tree and the other is giving up? Makes no sense. Scootaloo, actually stalks Gallus. While Diamond Tiara goes hunting, Featherweight begs for Oculus to do as well, but keeping Featherweight alive. Yona gets medical supplies. While Sunny is chasing Gilda, Gabby is chasing Apple Bloom. Oh, these are two interesting things, pretty interestingly. Look at this, Spike is all grown up and he even has a good chance of running out Silver Stream in the sky. I guess they were fighting in the sky. And he throws a knife into her head. Man, what a headshot. And look at this, 4 tributes are gone and that's a shocker. Well, make that 5 because Gabby also shoots an arrow into Smolder's head as well. I guess these two are flying in the sky. I guess the terror of the sky are here, and the MLP characters are fighting on the ground. So this is going to be one interesting competition here. Look at this. Scootaloo is going to sweep with Aquas, Ember, Snips, Scalus, all sweeping in Shiz, with Rumble questioning his insanity. That's the look of insanity right there. Gilda also goes to sweep while Spike loses sight. And Applebloom, Babs, and Snails cheerfully sing songs, and Sweetie Belle thinks about winning. Sweetie Belle, you've won so much. Can you just give someone else a chance? Featherweight fends Diamond TR, Pipsqueak, Yona away from the fire, while Dinky convinces Sunny Days to snuggle. Okay. Interesting that Sweetie Belle and Dinky are grown up, but you know what? I think that's the way it is. Sunny Days throws a knife into Gilda's chest. I guess Gilda was still asleep. Sounds like she wasn't flying in the sky because Sunny Days got a good aim on her. Everyone is throwing knives today. Pipsqueak clicks through from a tree while Featherweight sprains his ankle while running away from Babs. It's interesting that we have Dinky and Spike hunting for other tributes, so this is going to be something. But while Gabby is receiving medical supplies, Oculus is getting explosive from an unknown sponsor. Even Snips is camouflaging himself to the bushes. Ember's fishing, and Snails also get something from an unknown sponsor, which is a hatchet. While Sweetie Belle is hunting, Scootaloo is making a wooden spear, and wow, Gallus is attacking Rumble, Pegasus, but he manages to escape or fly away. Oh, and Diamond Tiara is unable to convince Appleboom to not kill her, and you know what? Diamond Tiara got what's coming to her, and yeah, it is what it is, while Yona is exploring the arena. Oh boy, well, that's the end of them. Oh, and look at this. Sweetie Belle is fending away the fire from Sunny Days, Featherweight, and Scootaloo, while Pipsqueak is climbing to a tree to rest. Spike is treating his infections. Gallus is getting medical supplies as well, while Ember is doing the same thing as Spike is doing. The only two dragons left. I think Ember is more of a bigger threat than Spike, and she might be more of a threat than the Griffins. But you know what? We're going to see. I hope she can learn from her mistakes of not begging anyone to end her life. Babs cooks her food before putting the fire out, but look at Oculus. She's awakened by nightmares while, ooh. Oh, no more questioning your insanity, Rumble, because Snails stabs you with a tree branch, while Snips gets a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Gabby falls into a pit and dies for reasons of how she did. I guess she clipped her wing for some reason. That's what happened. I guess these creatures in the sky are not as that dangerous than you think than ponies are, but these are these are coats and fillies battling with these grown characters that are more dangerous than you think. But I'm actually surprised that they've gotten rid of them all. Yona begs for Appleboom to end her, but she refuses. Dinky gets an explosion from an unknown sponsor. We come to day 3 where Scootaloo stabs Yona with a tree branch, and man oh man, while Spike collects fruit from a tree, Snails dies from hypothermia while Dinky Doo strangles Sunny Days after engaging in a fist fight, and Gallus shoots a poisonous dart into Snips' neck, slowly killing him. And look at this. Babs attacks Oculus and manages to escape, but oh boy, this is Yona, Snip, and Snails are gone. Sunny, man, everyone is going out with a fight here. These characters are fighting each other tooth and nail. That's what makes this competition that dangerously awesome. While Appleboom is hunting for other tributes, Pipsqueak is tending to Sweetie Belle's wounds. Ember is collecting fruit from a tree, followed by Featherweight. I'm sure they're doing it together. I don't, guys, I really want the Cutie Mark Crusaders to be the finals to be together. This would be really awesome. Man, that was a real bloodbath of craziness happening that day right now. And look at this. Sweetie Belle, Babs, and Featherweight are cheerfully singing songs. That's pretty interesting. Man, Babs is really singing songs to everyone today. While Appleboom receives clean water, Pipsqueak destroys Ember's supplies, which might be stealing all of her fruit and then destroying the supplies. Not good. Not good. Pipsqueak, you are going to regret that. Oh boy. Hope not. Dinky Doo tends to her wounds while Spike gets clean water. But Gallus also gets medical supplies with Scootaloo going to sleep. Also, Aquas is doing the same thing. While Dinky Doo is constructing a shack, Scootaloo strangles the only changeling of this game. I really can't explain it. That hurts. While Ember and Spike are hunting for other tributes together, Gallus scares Sweetie Belle off. Pipsqueak and Featherweight, well, they both just start chasing each other while these two are working together. So, yeah. These are the top 10 players of competition. I'm really surprised. I'm actually anxious to see what's going to happen to the Cutie Mark Crusaders right now. This is going to be great. Well, Pipsqueak is setting up camp for the night. Featherweight and Babsy tell stories about themselves, while Sweetie Belle convinces Dinky Doo to snuggle, and Spike thinks about winning. Wow, the Cutie Mark Crusaders are doing a good job right now. Ember receives a hatchet. Scootaloo and Gallus talk about the tribute still alive, and man, Apple Boom thinks about winning. Dang, these MLP characters are doing a good job. Well, not anymore, because Pipsqueak, Sweetie Belle fight Scootaloo and Babs, and Pipsqueak and Sweetie Belle survive. Oh, that's the end of Cutie Mark Crusaders there. And look at this. Gallus silently snaps Dinky Doo's neck after Featherweight is making a slingshot and before Spike tries to sleep through the entire day. And Apple Boom and Ember work together for the day as well. Okay, well, the Cutie Mark Crusaders are done for. There are no more Cutie Mark Crusaders now. And look right here, guys. Well, Ember, Featherweight, Pipsqueak, and Gallus tell stories to lighten the mood. We have Apple Bloom letting Spike into her shelter, which is going to be interesting to know how that's going to work out. Sweetie Belle now thinks about home. And, oh, Ember strangles Gallus after engaging in a fist fight in the cornucopia feast. As Spike, Pipsqueak, Apple Bloom get into a fight, but let's be honest, Apple Bloom and Pipsqueak had no chance of fighting out Spike. Spike triumphantly takes both of them out, and even Featherweight falls into a frozen lake. And the smartest pony of this entire game is Sweetie Belle. Oh boy. Wow. And wow. Ember and Spike survive, and Sweetie Belle's the only lone MLP pony left alive. Featherweight being the last Colt Pegasus, with Sweetie Belle the last unicorn but filly of competition. And now we're coming into day 6, but as we thought the Dragons were going to finish Sweetie Belle off, Sweetie Belle and Ember decide to work for the day, but Spike dies trying to escape the arena. I guess Spike did not want to hurt Rarity's sister, and even though Spike already knew that Rarity won, so I guess he was like, Spike wanted to escape the arena, like. He like, I guess it's is it possible that he would have just said, hey, how about having him and Ember die together and have Sweetie Belle win, just so Sweetie Belle won't have to deal with Ember? That would have been a more smarter idea. Like like Spike decides to escape the arena. Like, I guess he was like, well, he might as well not. Like, he might as well, he doesn't want to hurt Sweetie Belle, so he'll keep her alive and just have him go. Like, at this moment, he already made it to the final, so yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just her, it's just Ember and Sweetie Belle, so. Alright, guys, we're coming to night 6, the final day of competition, and as always, Ember also escapes the arena. What are you... I'm confused right now. Did they work for did Ember? What happened? Like, what happened during the afternoon? So Spike died in the afternoon, and I'm probably during midnight. I'm sure Ember was trying to search for something, but she accidentally escaped the arena or something. Like, what is going on here? What is going on here? This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. So Scootaloo has 3 points right now, which is good. With Apple Boom getting 1 point, Pipsqueak gets three for his troubles. Gallus and Dinky and Snips as well. Even his brother Snails and with Sunny Days and oh Gabby gets one as well. Like yeah, so they get points there. That's pretty good. Did Sweetie Belle just won again in Hunger Games? Like, is this the third? This is like the third time that she might have won, in my opinion. Or maybe the fourth time. What? How is this possible? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. All of this. Like, Ember finishes off Gallus, Spike takes out both of these two, and Featherweight dies while drowning. Both Spike Ember are the only dragons left alive, with Sweetie Belle the lone character of MLP of the Cutie Crusaders. Ember escapes, Spike escapes the arena because he doesn't want to hurt Sweetie Belle, but I guess he didn't want to hurt out Ember or something, but I guess he didn't know, or maybe he didn't know that she was still alive, even though before the Fallen Tributes or something. But of course they knew danger was coming, but again, so maybe he thought it was him and her were the only two alive, and Ember died as well by escaping. Oh boy! So Sweetie Belle wins by default, which has happened a good amount of times in this competition. So I really don't know what to say about this. Okay, so Sweetie Belle gets 5 bonus points for each point. That's 10 points and 25 points for winning competition. That's going to be good for her point standings for NASCAR. So, yep, we'll get to that information next week. So with that being said, Foxwolf says, what the heck? Sweetie Belle. Sweetie Belle is the regular season champion. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. Goodbye, everybody.